Morning guys, hello, welcome. How are we doing? Right, that took me a little bit longer than I initially was hoping for, because I am just in the middle of my OBS was just playing up just a little bit. That's why we were on the starting screen a little bit longer than I would have liked. Actually, we were on there a lot longer than I would have liked, to be honest. Yeah, there was literally nothing I could do. It just kind of bugged out a little bit, so we're kind of just tweaking it now while the game's just on the trailer, just to give you guys something really to watch. Yeah, how we doing, guys? Tony, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to another stream. I do appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Like I said, I'm still just tweaking a little bit of OBS at the moment. It's just not having any of it. But anyway, since we last played the other day, we have, well, I'd like to say I think I fixed that problem, but that doesn't mean I have. Yeah, this is really weird. This is weird. One of my OBS settings is just having an absolute freaking meltdown, and I mean a genuine meltdown. It's just, yeah, just wasn't having any of it really. Why did our music stop? I've got no idea why our music just stopped, but it's back now. Yeah, how you doing, Matty? How you doing, Paul? Long time no see, long time no speak. But, yeah, no, it's just, yeah, someone's just having an absolute meltdown on OBS, guys, and I don't want to fully load into a game and, you know, then have problems, you know what I mean? I'd rather just try and quickly solve it now. If you're watching over on YouTube though, guys, you will have no problems whatsoever. So all I can say really is go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Really weird. It was gonna, something's just bugged out with that today, so that will just have to, that'll just have to wait, I think, by the look of it, until maybe next time. But yeah, how is everybody doing? I will literally be in the map in just 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to double check a couple of things really. Plus I like to load up a stream on my phone, just so I know, you know, if there's any problems over on the Twitch. There shouldn't be any problems, but you just never freaking know. One day there might just be problems, and you won't know until you do it. And my OBS is clearly playing up today. Weird. Right, screw it. It's not my fault. If there's any problems, go to YouTube. That's the main place to watch. That is the main place to watch. Yeah, right. Since the last episode, guys, I did inform you guys that I would finish that contract over in the other one, just because we had some problems, didn't we, with the machinery. So we have finished technically field 39. It is still in this trailer, as you can see, all 142,000 litres. If you remember, yes, we are using a slightly unrealistic trailer, just because we were having them problems in the last episode. So, kind of thing today to do is, we're just going to try and quickly, basically, get this field done, basically, or we're going to fill this trailer. One of the two is going to happen first. So we're either going to fill this trailer or we're going to finish this field. Now this isn't actually that big a field compared to the last one, so my idea today is to kind of just get this one field done, and then I'd like to try and do something with the mod that we were having issues with in the last episode, because I'm 100% sure I fixed it, but obviously I'm sure, you know, a live stream is the one place where it can prove me wrong, and it'll be like, nope, you didn't fix me. Right, I've got to drop back down here, guys, because I need to take a run up. This is running out of power with the amount of weight in this trailer. Now the issue I've got is, and the reason why I haven't just gone to sell this stuff, is if you remember in the last episode we were having problems selling things. Something bugged out at one of the sell points, and I don't want that to happen after doing one of these contracts, because I need to make the money of both of these to get a new tractor. That's the idea anyway. So there we go. Okay, I might have accidentally stopped on that hill, and now I wish I didn't. Give me a minute, my OBS is doing that thing again. I knew it was going to be a little twat there. I bloody knew it. Let me just double quickly check something. I don't want to have to... You know what I mean? I don't want to... like restart the stream. Sorry, it's because I'm trying to do like 3 different things. I'm trying to make sure we don't roll down the hill. I've got my foot on the brake, and obviously I'm trying to make sure we don't roll back as well, basically. So that's kind of where I am at the moment. Yeah, it's not having any of it. I really don't want to have to restart the stream, to be honest. Screw it. Alright, let's go. I want to get this done. I've only got a couple of hours today. I've got till about 11 o'clock really. So I'd like to definitely get this field done. They sound just busy with work. Yeah, dude, I can imagine, man. Everyone's got to work stupidly hard at the moment, and because of cost of living and everything else, it's just, oh, it's just crazy at the moment. Right, we're gonna have to go up into this corner, try and get this done a little bit neater than we did on the other hill. We may end up having to go like sideways again like we did on the other field, but if you look at that field, the hill on that compared to this, it's only that corner there that's going to be a problem. If we can avoid that corner, or get that corner done as quickly as we can, it won't be as bad. But the more weight we put in this trailer, the worse it's going to be, basically. Yeah, this is the only time we're going to be using an unrealistic trailer. Like I say, it's just because we had them problems in the last episode, and I want to make sure I can... The little things I've done, I've got sorted. But I have been busy off like streams and stuff, because we have made it so that the BGA can be a sell point rather than actually having to own it. So that's a massive improvement over on this map. Also, we own the cereal factory from default, so the way this map was like converted to FS22, it was not done. I don't want to say it wasn't done right, because whoever did it did a really good job, but they gave, you know, you don't want to be owning a BGA to do contracts and stuff. You know what I mean? You want to have it as another sell point if you don't own it. So that's what that's what it now is. So it's now on the map to buy. It's there, without buying the land, which is I think one of the biggest plus points, really. If you notice as well, we've gone over the 2 hours for the tractor as well, guys. So we have, this is costing us money. We also need to bear in mind the fuel level of this as well. That is absolutely crazy. And if you do hear any fan noise, guys, I do apologise, but it is absolutely mafting in my room, and yes, I do have my fan on. But I don't know if it'll come through or not. If you can hear it though, just let me know. I'll try and reposition it for the next time we play on this map. Right, so what we're going to do this time, guys, we're going to do this slightly differently. We're going to use as much power as we can now. We're going to get a run up. We're going to try and get this, we're going to go across again and, yeah, try and do it this way. So if I do that now, and then drop that down and turn it on, it just gives you a little bit more power on the machine, so that we don't get stuck on that hill, basically. Although saying that, I actually no, I've done it wrong. I don't need a second headland here, do I? I need a headland on the two sides, not the top and bottom. And then that way we can go side to side. That's the idea anyway. Right, so if we go down that side one more time, and then we basically just need to create a turning space at this end here and at the other end, so that we can try and control the hill a little bit better, because at the moment that hill is just absolutely killing us. And yeah, this was the only machine we could afford, and it is so slow. I do think if we'd have gone for the class, we'd have paid twice the money in rental fee initially, but with it having a header twice the size, I think we would have been done a lot quicker, and then we wouldn't have been using as many hours. So I think it would have been a lot better to do it originally, getting the bigger, the cheapest machine doesn't always mean it's the cheapest machine. It really doesn't. Right, so that's given me 2 headlands there. Well, I might as well do a second one here since I'm now here. That's not enough turning circle there though, is it? That's the problem. That is not the problem. That is the problem, sorry. It would appear that music only works if I've got the YouTube page up like that. Well, interesting. Right. I just hope we don't come to a standstill. If we come to a standstill, we will have to see about trying to do this a slightly different way. Which way that is, I'm yet to know yet. I tell you what, I've got an idea, and I think it might be better for us in the long run. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna make a little bit of a silly path. The other side of the field is more flat. If we go up the smoother side and then go across there, and come down the hill, that might be a little bit better. Now this isn't exactly where I wanted to put a track through the middle, but it'll do. Do you know what I mean? It'll do. As you can see, we are definitely going to have some good income from this. Just to remind you guys, the contracts. Well, 21,800 is the one we originally did, and obviously this one's 11,200. I'm kind of just trying to earn a bit of money. I'm trying to get. I don't want to get rid of the Ford though. Now I know the Ford is really struggling for power on this series, but I don't want to get rid of the Ford. I want to keep it for the front loading work that we are going to have to do on the farm, and as daft as it sounds, we can use it for fertilising. Do you know what I mean? There are things we can use the little Ford for. It's just running the trailer around. It's just not one of said jobs, but you know, it was the only one we could get when we started this series. I don't know if you can hear that music, guys. Yeah, I know these streams are they're not scheduled at the moment. Like I say, I will try and arrange something where I can be like, look, I'm going to be live, for example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know what I mean? I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying to work somehow. I've just got a lot going on at the moment in the house, and yeah, to be honest, I've only just had my dinner like an hour ago. I've literally just had my dinner. Or shall I say, or to us northerners, I've not long had my tea. I had my tea less than an hour ago, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go upstairs and have a little stream. I just wanted to play some games, to be honest. This is where I want to be. I only did the other cutting because I was there and I kind of got the trailer stuck on the gate. But I think if we do it this way, I think we'll work on this bit to the left. We'll work on this bit here before we get any more weight in this trailer. And you know, like I say, you know, I've said it a few times. You know, it'll be the only time we use an unrealistic trailer. You know, we do have a plan for this series, so. And I'm thinking of making a series, a video series rather than a live stream series, on vintage oaks. But I'm thinking maybe we bring the, you know that mod where you can have like an age limit on your tractors. I'm thinking maybe we have like an age limit of like say the 90s, and we just, yeah, the 90s is as new as we can go, for example. Maybe 95, maybe call it a modern classic series or something. The only thing is, I know there are some mods that don't have a year to them, so they could be used. But obviously, I don't know the exact age of like every piece of equipment, you know, that was built. Right, we are struggling ever so slightly there, guys. We are really struggling with that one. And if you just give me a minute, guys, I'm just for some reason, whenever I go live on YouTube, it never puts the game we're playing in the thing, do you know what I mean? So I'm just quickly adding that, because like I say, it is actually a big thing that you wanna add. Like, it's a big thing for people finding your content, really. And like I said, because I haven't done videos and live streams for so long, I am a little bit out of practice at the moment. But I am just adding a few tags in here at the moment. Oh, won't be a second. There we go. And I have added the yeah, there we go. Looking good. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that might just stop a few things. Yeah, if we can get this little bit just done here to our left while we've got all this weight, because I can only imagine how much the Ford is going to struggle to pull this, and this has to go a long way on the map, so it's going to struggle. But I am a little bit concerned at the moment at the fuel level of this machine. Because if we run out of fuel up here, we have got no way of bringing fuel to this machine at all. There we go. Let's get that around there. Let's get that into here. Lovely. That is looking really nice now. That is definitely making, and we're not struggling as much now, which is, you know, the aim of doing it this way. We are keeping a nice steady 6 miles an hour, which is a good thing. There we go. That is. Oh no, I've missed a little bit. I've missed a little bit. Absolutely lovely. And well, we are now up to 163,000 litres. In the little bit that we've done, we have added over 20,000 litres into the tank, or into the trailer. And that is just absolutely crazy, the fact that that has just got so much. Nice, there we go. That is looking really good. Right, just give me 1 second. No one's talking, so I'm just, give me one. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, just testing a few things at the moment with the stream, changing some OBS plugins and stuff to try and, yeah, just trying different things at the moment. I'm not going to be able to get that little bit anytime soon, but we won't miss that little bit. But I don't think it's going to be worth that much to us. But we've got to remember we've only got 35,000 litres of space left in the tank or in the trailer, so we do have to be careful with being able to sell this. we might end up having to use this machine to go to the sell point. The tractor we do have is really low on the power, but it is faster in the speed, but it's not technically going to be any faster if every time we have to stop it takes a million years for it to pull off again. So we kind of just gotta see how it goes, really. And I've cut this at a bit of a weird angle, haven't I think? Yeah. It's not the end of the world. Just a little bit more of a ball ache to cut. We'll get there though. No, 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 no. Oh, I can't. I'm going to end up driving through the hedge. I can't physically make this machine turn any more than it already is. Oh, that is a fuel warning. I've just missed a little bit there because the wife was texting me. See, I'm trying to multitask. I'm failing miserably. $31,000 litres and trailer is full. As long as I can get this bit done here, that'll be fine. Yes, I know you're getting concerned. You're getting low on fuel. I understand. Trust me, I understand. You were getting low on fuel. Right, I'm going to have to do it this way. I don't really have a choice. And then we're going to do this. Yeah, my idea of today basically is just to try and at least get this field done. If I stay on this angle and go all the way to the end, it'll take us away from that hill a little bit as well, which was kind of the goal of me doing this little bit, really, was to just get away from that and be able to not struggle as much with the hill. I feel like my dead zones have been reset on my steering wheel because they are letting me down major today. Come on, let's go. See, that's rid of the hill now, like the worst part of it. So I'm glad I did do it that way. Right, let me just get that little bit because I'm not going to come back up here otherwise. It probably wasn't worth getting that little bit if you miss a little bit, but at the end of the day we do get to sell the excess chaff that isn't required for the contract. So at the end of the day, every little bit of money we can get helps us get the John Deere. That reminds me, actually, I've not thought to look. Yeah, it's still the John. Yeah, because we're still in September. That's the problem. There you go. You see, guys, we've just lost £1,200 on the leasing fees. So that'll be the header. The header was about 30 minutes behind because of how long it took to get to this field and start. So yeah, wow, that's crazy. Right, there we go. Turn around here in the field. Yes, I know fuel. I am getting very worried myself. You don't need to keep reminding me. If we go to the sell point and we take this machine to sell, if the trailer is full, at least the sell point is next to the fuel station. Swings and roundabouts, really. Swings and roundabouts. Everybody on YouTube, guys, how is the stream going over there, guys? I do like to just ask once in a while, you know, especially when you're doing a 4K stream on YouTube. It's crazy the fact that you can stream in 4K on YouTube. Proper crazy. There we go. We have got room for 17,000 more litres, guys. Yeah, we are going to end up having to go to the sell point, I think, in this, because we're going to have to pick up fuel. I don't think there's enough fuel there to... The problem is, I need to have enough fuel to get to the fuel station. We are in the top... We are in pretty much the top right hand side of the map, so we do need to get enough fuel in there as well to get to the sell point and the fuel station while pulling this trailer. So as soon as that goes orange, guys, we are gonna have to go get fuel, no matter what. No matter what. Yeah, this will give me what we've got, 7 grand at the moment. We're looking about 30,000 to come in, so that's 37,000. We're gonna have some sailor chaff. The problem is we're gonna have all this chaff, but we don't have a silo. If we'd have had like a silage bunker, we could have turned it into silage and sold it for like even more money than what the chaff's worth. You know what I mean? But we just, yeah, we just don't have one. And I don't think we can now use the BGA ones because we don't technically own it, so yeah, a little bit concerned because you know, we don't want to lose the John Deere if we can help it. John Deere is the only tractor that's been in the second-hand market that is worth no, that's worth it, that's got good horsepower. We need that power. If we have to sell the Ford for the difference on, say, you know, the John Deere, then we will sell the Ford if that's what we have to do. But my aim is to try and keep the Ford so that we can use it for all the front loading. Now I know another front loading tractor will come in at some point, but and I know you can, I think you can put a front loader on the John Deere, but I think it's just a bit big of a tractor, well, for me anyway, for front loading work. As everyone knows, my front loading skills are not the best to begin with. Without without having a tractor too big. I know I'm overhanging here a little bit and I could get more, but I'm trying to get a nice straight edge more than anything else. But with every single pass we do on this bit now, we get, so it's not quite as steep. Alright, you'll have to forgive me for the auto save there, guys. It's just, yeah, I've just got a new app so it can save when we're not, you know, when we're not in the menu really. Genuine question, guys. Who has already pre-ordered their copy of FS25? Anyone looking forward to it? Is there anything in it that you've seen up to now that you don't like? At the end of the day, you know, everyone's got a different opinion on the game, do you know what I mean? So you know, you might have already seen something you don't like. I just hope that when the game is released originally, I'd like to see what Giants do for a UK map. But then again, how can I say it without like being really critical? I don't think the Giant maps are very good to begin with. You know, the default maps, I really don't rate the Giant maps. Yes, I know, Fuel. I hear you beeping at me. Have we got enough fuel to do 20,000 more? You've got to think, guys, right? We started on 142,000 litres. We're now up to 180,000 litres. You know what I mean? And we've used pretty much that amount of fuel. But as soon as it goes orange, we've got to go. We've got to go as soon as it goes orange. Can you imagine doing one of these contracts with a 10,000 litre trailer? Because that is the only trailer I actually own in this game. 10,000 litres. That's it. The problem is, I don't want to put much fuel in it. As awful as it sounds, if I put a whole tank of fuel in this harvester, and then we hardly use it, I'm going to be torn on how much fuel to put in this thing. I'm tempted to buy like 40 litres because I've got the jerry can mod where you can buy, well, jerry cans of fuel, and yeah, I'm tempted to maybe put 60 litres in, because we've got to run to the shop, we've got to fill it up. But yeah, maybe put 60 litres in it. And we've got to go to the sell point, and then we've got to come all the way back up here and stuff. Right, that's nice. This is one more pass on this bit, and that is this top half clear, and that is then, look at that, pretty much level, really. $17,000 litres to go. 16,000 litres to go, sorry. There we go, 16,000 litres. 15,500 litres nearly. Yeah, we are, like I say, I know this bit is a little bit unrealistic, like I say, just because of the issues we had, I explained in the last live stream, if you are new. But yeah, we do have a proper set of rules for this series, and we do stick to them relatively well. This was just because we were having an issue, so we got this trailer just because we wasted like an hour of the last live stream. So this trailer kind of just meant we could get on with some work, basically. I'm tempted to actually go, I don't know. We need to know roughly how many litres we're getting out of one strip. Except that strip's not a full strip, is it? Fuel level's concerning, it hasn't gone orange. The fuel level has not gone orange, it is quite concerning. Right, so if we go up here, turn that off, drop it again and turn it back on, just gives me a little boost in power to get up that hill. Alright, and there we go. Right, so we've just ticked over to 2.5 hours on this, so we are probably going to have another rental fee to pay. Oh, that's going to be costly. Right, the fuel has gone red, guys. We are going straight. We are going straight to the fuel station. It has gone red. Screw it. We can't risk running out of fuel, guys. We cannot risk running out of fuel. So let's just get that pipe in. And let's make our way down to the fuel station and the sell point. I just want to double check this. It is a we are, oh, it is not the fuel is not next to the sell point. My mistake. Right, we may have to go for fuel first. Yeah, let's go for fuel first. And if we go for the fuel first, it's further to go. But then we can pass the sell point on the way past. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's nice to do this forage contract. It's the first time I've like... Well, it's not... I've done one like on Caught Farm series. But yeah, just like... with a little machine as well, do you know what I mean? I don't think I would use this machine again to do a forage contract. It is just too small a header for what it was, but at the time we also didn't have a lot of money, so you know, I also didn't realise how big field 39 actually was, otherwise I would have gone bigger to begin with. This is where the Ford would struggle to pull out, which is why we've driven the harvester back down here. That makes a lot of sense. There we go. So there we go. We are now on the main road. We'll go and get some fuel first. We might have had enough fuel, guys, to go and finish that contract. I didn't want to risk it. Yeah. I didn't want to risk it. I didn't think it was worth risking. It's quite a while, like. It's quite a trek. We might be able to leave the trailer at the side of the road. That would lighten the load on the harvester. But we might end up blocking traffic. We have got a massive queue of traffic behind us right now. With every passing minute, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Although saying that, if we go and get 60 litres of fuel, let's go and buy 60 litres of fuel. We'll take the trailer with us because we're going to the shop. Do it. This is where we would turn off to go to the butcher's. No, that's the turn off, sorry, to go to the sell point. And if you look just down there is the bottom of the road. That is obviously where the shop is, and that is where we can go and get some fuel. I think 60 litres of fuel will definitely be enough. I don't want to put too much fuel in. That's the problem. Also, fuel is only £1 a litre if you buy it in the jerry cans. So if we just pull into here, let us just go. I think it's under pallets. There we go. Look, 20 litres for 20 quid. One of them, two of them, three of them. Let's just see how much that actually gives us. Because I think it should be more than enough to finish this contract. I think it's only got a 200 litre tank. Oh, wow. That did... Wow. That did not go far at all. Okay. So, this is probably going to need a couple more... Wow, that is... So, what we've done, we spent £60 on fuel, £80 on fuel, £100 on fuel. Let's do it like that. Let's put £100 of fuel in. Hang on a minute, yeah. Yeah. Oh, can we do it that? Oh, we can do it that way. It looks like we're actually putting it in. I know I didn't really hold it very well. That's more than enough fuel to finish this contract. 100 litres. 100 litres. Fantastic. That's a good amount. Right, let's go to the sell anywhere point now and let's get rid of this trail load because we're here. So we basically take the next right and we follow the road round to the shop basically. Right. I'm going to hear a bit of a weird noise, guys, but I am just going to open myself a can of pop. Hang on, straight road, I can mute my mic. There we go. I've got a can of vanilla Coke. And oh my god, does that stuff hit the spot? You can't beat being in like a warm room like I am at the moment, just so I don't disturb any neighbours and stuff. And yeah, you just got a nice proper cold vanilla Coke. Something I've just realised, guys, and I'd quite like to just fix it while I'm here. If you can just bear with me a little bit while we just quickly do... There we go. I just wanted to tidy that up because that's from where we put this shop deal in the last episode. Because there's quite a lot of items that you can't sell on this map. So, and I am going to put in some kind of little path up here just to make it a bit easier for doing this. Oh, we're doing 38 first. Oh, crap. We have done field 38. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Right, well, we can't cash in field 38 just yet, because field 38 is the one we're actually doing right now. But yeah, as you can see, we only need to deliver 13% more. If we just click on here, we need to deliver 16,000 litres. So anything over 16,000 litres is cash in the bank at the end of the day. That is looking fantastic though. I'm thinking we are going to get some really good that autosave mod crashing like that and making my game stutter means it is not going to stay. I don't need it to stutter in my game. Right, yeah, unfortunately guys, I have got a very long way to drive. Unless someone agrees that I could teleport back up there, this is not going to be a quick drive. See, this is the one good thing about videos over live streams. I could just jump cut us now and whew, we're there. Come on. I've got to make sure I take the correct turn off. And we don't want to go wrong. But I reckon we've got like half an hour's worth of foraging. Finish that field off, and yeah, like I say, it's money in the bank basically. We only need 16,000 more litres. Basically, if we'd have almost filled this trailer, it would have basically been like 98-99%. And that's to do both fields as well. Please. Thank you. To give that a bit of time because I needed to swing out. There we go. Up we go. Let's have a look. Where are we going? Yeah, we need to follow this road round and then take a right. Oh, that's because I'm in first person. Right, the turn off is at the top of this road. Yeah, we need to turn right and then field 38. Well, you can see where field 38 is. We've half done it in green. We are going to go into the third hour though. That is going to take another chunk of money. But this forage contract, these are earning us so much money. Like I say, we probably won't do another forage contract in a while. The only reason I took this other one off the off stream was just because we were next to it. And we'd had so many problems with other mods in the first live stream. We've just lost a chunk of money. Nope, that'll be buying the fuel. I'm sure that was 7,000 a minute ago. Oh. Right, away we go. Look at that, fantastic. So 15,900 litres is to aim for. I say we need to get some money in the bank. We need to buy something to get water in the cows. If you remember, we've fed the cows, we've given them hay. We've also given them they've got grass because of obviously the grazing mod. But they're still not increasing in health because they do not have any water. So I do want to get a trailer today for water and get the cows fed, because at the end of the day they are not going to breed if they are not at full health, and we then cannot sell cows. We need to sell cows to the butchers to make money. That's where our main income is going to come from. We're not going to have like an arable farm ourselves. That's where the contracts come in. You know, we're gonna have milk cows. Well, we're going to try and get enough money to build somewhere for milk cows. Obviously we've already got 30 meat cows, which we could go sell them right now, but I want to use them 30 to breed and then feed the babies up, and then, do you know what I mean? So we've only ever got 30 cows. But as soon as they have calves, we'll get rid of the adults. Well, then again, I could do it a couple of times and I'll have calves at different ages. That might be better. Yeah, use this first 30 to get calves at different ages, and then we'll breed at different times. And yeah, I just don't want to get overrun with like the feed, because we're not going to have the land to feed them a lot just yet. Right, let's get I've just realised I went wrong. That's why that turn here has not worked. If I come that, if I go up this bit here, I want to come down that other one, not the same one. Yeah, that was a rookie mistake, was that? That was the whole point of putting a track in the middle. Yo! How are you doing, pal? Olaf. How are you doing, pal? Thank you for speaking. I've been talking to myself for quite a while. What the... Hello. There we go. A couple of people saying hello. That's what we need. Through it. I know I just said I didn't want to do it this way, but we've got 6,000 litres in this trailer then, guys. We are only after 16,000 litres. So yeah, we're a third of the way there already. I want to buy this game for my PC. Dude, if you're going to buy this game for your PC, wait till November and buy the new one, because at the moment, if you play this game, you'd play it for like 2 months and the new one's out. But honestly, save your money, wait till November and get the new one. Doing alright, got some back pain, turned and lifted in a bag in the back. Oh dude, dude, you want to hear a pain? I've just moved to I've just bought a house. And about 4 weeks before, about 6 weeks before the wife had an operation before we bought the house, and the deal went through anyway. So we moved at the end of June, beginning of July. My wife couldn't lift anything, okay? Then I went and rented a van, and on the very first van load, while loading it, I slipped and twisted my knee on the very first van load. For 4 days, I was highly self-medicated in painkillers to get us freaking moved. Oh, dude, pain was unreal. And trying to lift like a washing machine and a big American fridge freezer and a big range oven with a twisted knee on your own. It was already hard work on your own. But then obviously with the twisted knee, oh my god, no, it was hell. And yeah, dude, what are you looking forward to on 25, or is it just because it's a new game? Yeah, I won't tell anybody and recommend anyone to buy this game. If you've got money to spend and basically waste, definitely, the game's fantastic. I wouldn't play the game if I didn't like it. The only thing you've got with it is in November, the new one comes out. So what you're talking, August, September, so September, October. So you're talking like 3 months to play this game. If you could get this game cheap enough, why not? If it's cheap enough, why not? But no, if you're like me and a little bit short of money in that at the moment, just wait for the new one. Honestly, the price you'll pay for this game is like almost the same price as the pre-order for Farm Sim 2025. So I wouldn't recommend anybody buy this game unless you've just got money to waste, basically. Right, we have got 10,000. We need 6,000 in the trailer, and that is the requirement for the contract. We are gonna get more than 6,000 from this little bit. I reckon we're gonna end up with maybe about 10,000 off this bit here. So yeah, that should give us I don't know, about 4,000 or 5,000 maybe to sell. I hope the maps will look amazing. A little too bad. Yeah, I've not played that map, mate. I've already said several times, even in the live stream, I do not like Giants default maps. I will play them the day the game comes out because there won't be an FS25 map out. Do you know what I mean? But as soon as I can get another map to play, a British map, yeah, that'll be the default map done. I just do not like Giants default maps. They are just so basic. But I do appreciate the fact that you get a game and there's some maps to play. But they're just basic. Elm Creek, boring. That French map here, however you pronounce it, boring. Zelonka, boring. That one where you do all the trees and all the forestry, boring. You know what I mean? But then you get maps like Calmsden. Purbeck's been re-released. Obviously I've got a copy of Sandy Bay on the 22. You know what I mean? Sandy Bay is like 3 or 4 generations old, and it's still a good map compared to the defaults. I am gonna enjoy I don't really like the GPS mod, but I am looking forward to a more basic GPS mod in the game, if that makes sense. Well, we're at nearly 14,000 here, guys, and we've only done 2 strips. Well, I think we're going to have quite a lot left over to sell, and that is good news for us. As long as that John Deere is in the shop. Our only problem is if the John Deere goes and something worse or nothing replaces it, we are then screwed for buying a bigger tractor. We are also going to go over into 3 hours, so we are going to have another fee to pay for the machinery. I've just looked at Scrosslaters videos. Oh, I haven't watched other people in 7 or 8 months, especially Farm Sim. I am watching YouTube videos at the moment. I'm kind of catching up on Mumbo's Minecraft, because I've got to be honest, I do like playing a bit of Minecraft. It's a really chilled out game to play. But I've just looked. It seems Oxy is already working on an English map. Nice. I do hope he does take Court Farm over, because I do think converting a map is quicker, so it would give some people something to play. If you think about it, it took Oxy a year to bring out Calmsden, and then another year to bring out Court. Do you know what I mean? If he could bring Court Farms to FS25, and he can bring it out within a couple of weeks as a convert, that would get people playing that map instantly. I would be one of said people. We have reached our target. I've just realised we're at 17,500 units or litres. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Everything we make after 16,000 is ours. Simple as that. It's ours. Dude, I have not played Carmson very much. I've got maybe 15 hours, if that, in Carmson. And it was more just because I did a little bit of live stream on it over on Twitch. And then I don't know, I must have just got into playing another map. This is 4,000 to sell. We've got 4,000 to sell and we've still got this to harvest. I am proper, yeah, no, I am happy with what we're gonna make from this job. I am very happy with what we're gonna make from this. As well as the nearly £30,000 for the contracts. But like I say, this will be the last time we use an unrealistic trailer. It was just because of problems in the last stream we were having. And basically we just wanted to earn some money from the hour we spent not earning money, basically. Oh, I also have realised, guys, I do apologise, we are meant to be playing on 5 times and I've been on 1 this entire time. Let me just skip this along a little bit, yeah, because I've obviously missed, you know, we should be a lot further in the day than what we actually are. I didn't realise we were still on 1 times. Right, there we go. I reckon we've got 2 passes on that bit there, and I reckon we've got maybe 4 passes here. So yeah, we're now at 6,000 to sell in the trailer. We've got 6,000 litres to sell in the trailer. That is absolutely fantastic. I've got no idea how much chaff sells, but I know it's not a great price. We do not have a bunker to turn it to silage. I'm trying to decide if it's worth buying a bunker and fermenting it in a bunker on our farm. The problem is it would mean less money to sell, but I don't know how much money it's going to give us. What it's maybe worth doing is it's maybe worth selling the chaff this time so we can get a bigger tractor, and then maybe getting a bunker installed before we do another one of these contracts, and then we put the spare in the bunker, if that makes sense. I think that's the better way of doing it, to be honest. We are looking super good down here though. 24,000. That's 8,000 litres to sell now. 8,000 litres to sell. The thing is, 8,000 litres worth of silage is a lot of money. 8,000 litres of chaff I think is going to be... I don't know. There we go. 24,800. Yeah, it won't fill up as quick now because it's a little bit patchy and it's a very, very thin strip. We've just hit 3 hours as well, guys. We've just lost another, what looks like £1,000. We will get some money back though from the rental. We do get our base costs back just because I think the leasing fees in this game are stupidly ridiculous. So we get our deposit back. Fantastic. That is looking absolutely brilliant. When we've got 10,000 litres to sell. Don't get me wrong, it was 10,000 litres over 2 fields, but we've still got this little bit left to get as well. Yeah, just to get rid of it a bit quicker, I think we will just sell it all this time and then we'll look at installing, I don't want to say a cheap silage bunker, I don't know what we're going to be cost wise. It's meant to be soybeans. We are foraging soybeans. So we are just basically creating chaff at the moment. We are a very poor farmer on this series, guys. If you remember the rules, we cannot buy anything new. All purchases have to be in the second-hand shop only. We are allowed to lease, but we are only allowed to lease one of the first few items in each category, except for the miscellaneous category, because obviously that's got miscellaneous stuff. Same with like building sheds and stuff. We don't have to go for the first few sheds because obviously, you know, it's a building. But vehicle wise, we can only lease one of the first few, which limits the size basically, which makes it a struggle. Right, there we go. 28,500. I reckon we'll probably hit 29,000, which means we've got about 13,000 to sell. Well, that's a good thing. 13,000. We will just get all this bit while we're up here. We're just struggling with the Did I really just miss that piece while driving over it? That's crazy. Crazy. Right, there we go. I did not get 29,000. I'm going up there. I want 29,000. Is that going to give me 29,000? I know, I'm going all this way for this tiny little bit, but not really worth it. No, that gave me like 10 litres. Right. Let's go and sell and cash in these contracts. That is very, very dirty. Yeah, we're just short of... No, actually, we only need 15,900 litres. So yeah, we have got 13,000 litres to sell. I'm just curious. I don't think that'll change just yet. I'm not seeing chaff in the list. There's no chaff in the list. Right, so I don't even know how much we're going to get paid for this. And if we can't sell it, we can, because I've got an we sell everywhere mod. But if we couldn't sell it, we'd just have to put it in a bunker. We wouldn't have a choice. But it would be the end of the John Deere dream. Which isn't a bad thing, because I don't like John Deere. I genuinely don't like John Deere. I don't like the colour. They can have the best tractor all they want, but that green is just horrible. Right, we got stuck here last time. Coming up. There we go. Swing it out wide, swing it inside, and then onto the outside. And there we go. Oh, we were like 6 minutes. I don't know. Maybe 10 minutes into using this harvester. 10 minutes cost us £1,000. Literally driving to get fuel and dropping off our first trailer load was enough to cost us £1,000 in extra fees. Like I say, we will get our base cost back. Come on, let's go. It's because it's 15 mile an hour. Well, technically 16. So what we can do, we can send the harvester back at the sell point. Right, here we go. We are turning off the sell point. Loving that. Loving that. I reckon we're gonna, I don't know. Any ideas on what we might get for the chaff? We've got about 13,000 litres to sell. I suppose the question is how much is 13,000 litres of silage? If there is, dude, I've got no idea, but It does serve a purpose for wildlife as well. We didn't even get £1,000. The extra fee it took us to get that was... Right. Return. 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 So we've got some miscellaneous costs for returning good items. Nice. And there we go. We've got 7,000 and we've got 2 contracts that we can cash in, which is £11,484 and 22,198. So that is all of that. That's another forage contract. I don't fancy another one of them just yet. But yeah, we can't take this equipment here, guys. If we wanted to do this contract, we would have to privately lease a harvester, which means these are not worth it. But we do have a contract up there to do as well, 2,889. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. That's £40,000 in the bank, guys. £40,000 in the bank. We are so close. We are so close. I almost want to buy this spreader. Oh, I can't buy it, can I? It's not in the shop. John Deere fit. I need 11 grand. We are going to sell the Ford today, guys. I'm telling you now, we're going to sell the Ford. Because the Ford will give us the John Deere. Fertilizer spreader. We need to take about... Yeah, let's get that again. £153 to lease. Right, there we go. Let's get into the little baby Ford. If we do this contract and we sell the Ford, that will give us the John Deere, which means we will have more horsepower for running trailers. We'll have more horsepower for... Well, instead of getting the you know, we don't have to worry about getting like a teeny tiny trailer to run. Oh guys, have you seen that way you get manual attach, how it comes up at the bottom? Watch this. Oh look, but it still works manual attach. You get rid of the HUD, gets rid of the notification. Alright, we need... I reckon this time we'll go with a bag of double top. I know it says you need more, but yeah, we don't have it. I don't want to buy a second bag if I don't need it. Oh, I haven't bought a machine for the shop yet either. Where are we going? Field 29. Yeah, look, the cows have got no health up here, guys. We need to get that changed. We need field 29. Where is 29? Ah, field 29 is here. I'm relatively close. Lovely. There we go. Let's pick up the spreader. And away we go. I'm hoping 1,000 litres is going to be enough. I don't think we've got any fertilizer on the farm. We might have some on the farm actually, I don't know. No, I don't think we do. Right, so we are looking for a gate on the left hand side. Oh, there's a little... We can just go over here. We are looking for a gate. We don't need a gate. when we can just go across here. Ta-da! Right. Like I say, one of the rules, we have to leave it on automatic rate as well. That way we don't just make easy money from fertilising contracts. Come on, we're not at the edge of the field. There we go. Right, 100 litres down. Oh yeah, we're going to need more than 1,000 litres. And again, saying that, it might change with a different soil type. There we go. Yeah, we're into the 70s now. No, I don't. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to buy another bag. But the problem is, we've got to buy another bag, and then we lose the money on not being able to use it up straight away. %. We are over halfway on the bag. No. Devastating news, that, guys. Devastating news. It doesn't look like we're going to have enough to finish this contract. It did state we needed more. I was kind of just hoping we'd get away with it. That hill just plays havoc with that bit. So, oh look, hey up, hey up, hey up, 72%. We've got more than 25% left. Are we going to be able to complete this contract with what little we've got left? I doubt it with the amount that I've freaking missed. Come on, give me completed. We don't need to do it all, we just need completed to show up. Come on. There we go, we do have enough. We have 200 litres left as well. I'll just finish this bit just to use a little bit up. There we go, so that means we didn't need as much as it made out. So if we go to the contracts now, we've got field 29. That is £5,000 left. That gives us 44,000. I'm happy to return that here. £60 on our fee back. 44,000. If we sell the Ford at the garage, that will give us enough money to buy the John Deere. We will get the John Deere, guys. We are going for the John Deere. I'm going to be sad to see this little thing go. It's been hell not having enough power, but at the end of the day, we do need more power, and I would have loved to have kept the Ford for the front loading work. I'll tell you what there is. There's some ploughing contracts. If we rent a plough with 170 brake horsepower in a John Deere, we might be... I'm thinking. I don't know if you can hear the cogs in my brain going. My little Ford, I did my best to not sell you. I really did my best to not sell. £8,000. We got it. We don't need wide tyres. We do want tyre sound though. We don't want that, and we don't want that. There you go, guys. I do not like John Deere's, but there we go. We have made a mistake. We have made a mistake. We've got £223 in the bank. What kind of job am I going to do for 200? Oh my god, what have I just done? What have I just done? No. 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 Oh, no way. Buying the John Deere has just meant I can't do liming. I need a plough. We're going to accept that. We're not doing field 39. I've just come from field 39. Not a chance. I do field 38. Right, so if we go down the list of ploughs, ah shit, yeah. I can't plough at 2.5 meters, guys. That's just gonna be hell. Ploughing at 2.5 meters. That's gonna take us forever. You know what we need? We need one of these. I am taking the cultivating contract for field 16. Let me tell you why. I wanted a cultivating contract originally. We can cultivate 5 meters wide. We cannot afford that one. That one's 4.3. That one's 5. So we can, right. We have got a cultivator, guys, and we have a John Deere. Let's go and earn some money. Field 16. Field 16. I've got no idea where 6... Right, 16's there. Right. It's a relatively big field, guys. We will get this finished on the stream today, just to give us some money. But then we'll probably will be into October, into the next live stream. Like I say, I don't like John Deere's. I don't like the colour green. I think it's the worst colour in the world. But, you know, at the end of the day, this series means I have to do this. ...170 brake horsepower. I'm liking it. I'm liking the fact I've just... What an improvement over the Ford. Let's be honest. And this is field 16. And it costs us nothing but a bit of fuel. And there we go. £5 grand, but then that would give us enough money to rent a bigger plough. Ploughing contracts are worth more money. Although saying that, cultivating jobs are a 9 mile an hour. But technically they're quicker to do a cultivating contract. And it's not a very big cultivator, I'm not gonna lie. I would have much preferred the 160 brake 8 metre one, but we couldn't afford it. And that's what this series is all about. It's literally about trying to afford stuff. But once we've done this contract, guys, we will definitely be getting something for the water for the cows. This is going to be one of the tractors we keep for the rest of the series. I don't see much point in going much bigger. It's only done 13 hours. That is 2 headland. Well, that's half the headland done on number 1 anyway. Lift that up. Can't really see, the trees in the way. Yeah, I never thought about the repaint. The repaint and repair would have given me so much more money. I clicked the repair button to see how much it would give me, and it was going to give me a hell of a lot more, and then I never actually clicked the repair part of it. If you go back on the video afterwards, now I've said it, you'll see I clicked repair, but I didn't click yes to do it. I then went and sold it, and that's why I didn't get as much money. Or did I get in? No. Yeah, because I got 7 grand and I needed 7 grand. I could have got 9 grand if I'd have repaired it. I'm sure that's what it said. I'm going to double check it myself afterwards now. Well, I say £24 in the bank. We've got nothing to pay out doing a cultivating contract. This will give us a little bit of money in the bank, hoping that if we can do this and then go into October with 5 grand in the bank, for example, and something like a good fertilizer spreader comes in, or a lime shipment, you know, a lime spreader, or even one that does both. There we go. The first headland done. Five meters isn't too bad though. Let's be honest. That's a more realistic size cultivator for this size tractor. Have a look at the dashboard then. Like I say, I just don't like the green. I said I was going to end about 11 and it's 1:15 now, so this field, finishing this field kind of gives me that 2-hour stream window that I wanted as well. I don't want to stream for like 4 or 5 hours and stuff. I just don't have time for it. But if I can get like a couple of hours in, and that'd be good. That is looking really good. Yeah, dude, I don't drive them very often. I quite like the Fords. I used to work for Ford 20 years ago, and as a mechanic and stuff. Not in tractors, just in general. Always like Fords. I always find Fords drive like really nice. Like at the moment, I own a 7-seat Tarraco because my dad lives with me now. So I needed a 7-seater. So I bought a 2023 plate Seat Tarraco, and do you know what? I hate it. I hate the gearbox on it. I've always hated Volkswagen gearboxes, and obviously Seat is part of the Volkswagen group. I hate the gearbox's second gear. You're lucky if you can find it. And you know, I'm just a big fan of Fords, and to be honest with you, Fords are relatively cheap to fix. Parts are always cheap, and to be honest with you, as from another point of view, there's always plenty of Fords in a scrapyard, and it's not because they're unreliable. It's just Ford sell 5 times more cars than anybody else. But if you can go to a scrapyard and pick up a part, laughing. But no, I forked out when I bought a 7-seat Tarraco in December. I bought it brand new from dealership. Absolutely hate it. It drives nice, but the gearbox is horrendous. And it is enough to put you off. Honestly, it is enough to put you off. I'd never buy another one. I hated Volkswagen gearboxes 20 years ago, and they're still just as horrible now. There we go, look at that. We are chewing through this field, and it still hasn't cost us a penny. And that is what I like about it. Dude, I didn't have an XR2, but I had a Mark II Fiesta, 1989 reg, my very first car. It was supposed to have a 1.1 litre pushrod engine in it. Yeah, I soon put the XR2 engine in that bad boy. The wife's had an XR2i, the Mark III Fiesta. She's had one of them. I've had a lot of Fords over there. I've had a Fiesta ST in 2005. I was the first one in my town to have one of them. Again, I worked at Ford at the time, so I got it dead cheap. Yeah, I had plenty of Focuses. Had a couple of Mondeos. Had what we call the Mark III Mondeo. I had a couple of them. I had one petrol one, and then I got a diesel one. I tell you what I quite fancy actually, and I'm gonna really hate myself, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I want a Dacia Duster, or Dacia, however you want to pronounce it. I want a 4-wheel drive Duster. I really do. I think they're so cheap, and I think that it's one of them cars that if you had a little accident in it, you could just throw it away and get another one. Wow, that took forever to go down. I missed a bit. Hey, Olaf, can you do me a favour? I want to test the delay on YouTube. So once you've heard me say this, can you put the number 1 in the chat as soon as you can? And then I'm going to reply to it. And I'm basically... Because you count the seconds and we'll count the... Tell me what the delay is between me saying the number 1 back to you and you putting it in the chat. You know? You putting it in the chat and then me saying it again. I feel like there's quite a bit of a delay on YouTube, but I think it's because it's in 4K, the stream quality. Number 1. How long did that take you to hear me say that? Hang on, I need a screenshot. I need a screenshot for the Discord. Because I don't think they'll believe me that I'm in a John Deere. That's about 30-second delay. Wow. Right, I'll see what I can do about lowering that. Because on Twitch it's like instant, do you know what I mean? But obviously on Twitch it's got really shitty quality. This is looking really, really good. I'm mega... I am glad we got the John Deere. I just, like say, £24 in the bank. But we do need to go and get our cows some water. We need to give them... They're not going to build up any health if we don't give them water. And if we give them water before we end the stream, then by the time we get the next episode and we start a new day, there's a good chance they'll be at 100% health and they'll start breeding. The sooner they breed, the better. Oh, we've got rain on the cards now, guys. It's just come up to say it's going to rain. We can't have many more passes. Yeah, I've got about 5 minutes left, but I just want to get the cows some water before we go off. You looked, dude. I am looking at a possible series on vintage oaks, just to give you some idea of what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of similar kind of setup to what we've got going on here, where we can only buy second hand. But I'm thinking modern classics, nothing newer than 2000, and we can use the age mod to guarantee that we get age appropriate machinery. Now I know it will still give us some new stuff, so I will probably get it wrong, but it'll, you know what I mean, it'll give you an idea, if at least tractor wise anyway. I'm not bothered if we use a 2024 seeder, you know, but the machinery kind of thing, like the tractors, like nothing newer than like a 2000. That's kind of what I was thinking, dude. Vintage oak, modern classic map. And I was thinking of starting similar like this, where, you know, we do some contracts. I like to start with contracts. I don't like, you know, we'd have a farm, but we'd have no land. But we would have animals. So, like, we'd go do some contracts. You know, so and use the contract, the excess contract to feed our animals and stuff, because we've got no money. And then sell the meat at butchers and stuff, you know, to make money. Kind of the idea. The problem is it's finding time to make video series at the moment. It's easier to just come on an evening and do 2 hours on a live stream than it is to sit. Because my issue at the moment is my kids are on school holiday, summer holiday. I can't guarantee they wouldn't interrupt the video. And I don't like to have the background noise if I can help it. If I'm on a live stream and there's background noise, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm literally live. But obviously on there it's can't, yeah. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. Right, what's the percentage on? Because I've not been keeping an eye, to be honest. Oh, every single one of them. See, that's why it'd be nice to learn GPS, but I'm not going to learn the GPS mod now. There's only a couple of months and the new game comes out, and that comes with built-in GPS. I can't believe in August and September we've managed to buy the John Deere. Yeah, my problem would be is figuring out what age vehicles are too new for the modern classic. But if I can use that app to to give me a rough idea of its age, I'm sure there'll be mistakes made along the way, but I don't know the age of every machinery that's been ever made, do you know what I mean? 90%. We don't mind if yeah, dude, they shouldn't make much noise. I've got my own gaming, dude. I bought a house since, after my mum died. I bought a new house. I have my own game room. The problem is it's just like underneath my boys' room. They're not quiet. Their autisms and stuff and their ADHDs and stuff, they're quite noisy. So, and obviously my daughter's bedroom door is like more or less next to my office door. So, they do stay quiet as much as possible. They do try and give me this time to do this. But if I'm already recording and they get up, they won't know if I'm recording because they'd have to make the noise in order to come down the stairs to see me that I'm recording. So it's like a catch-22. Every single one of these is too freaking big. All them tiny little strips. So we're going to go back up this one because this is a bit bigger. There we go. And we will get all of that. Just got to look out for the mission completed. Yeah, because it's 11 o'clock now for me. Well, it looks like we're going to have to clear a little bit of that because I have missed it. If it came up, I didn't see it. Let's just make sure we haven't actually completed this contract. We have completed this contract. I completely missed it. Yeah, there's only one more. We are not doing that job for cultivating. So we will take the... oh, nearly. We will return this. And what can we buy in the shop? See, we could buy... If we get enough money, we could buy that. And that gives us, once again, a little tractor for the farm. Dude! 8 meters! 8 meters! Oh no, that's what we've just used. I could buy that. No, I can't. I'm too poor to buy that. I'm too poor. Right, so I've got to waste money. I don't really want to use this because it's a little bit unrealistic. But what I want to do is I want to move a large quantity of water straight away. So this will be the only time we use this one, and we're going to go and quickly get two lots of water. I reckon 2 lots of water should do. I have a neighbour above. He's not right in the head. He has a gym in his room and stomps like an angry teenager. Ah, yeah. Well, I've got 2 kids with special needs who stomp because they are teenagers. They're just not angry. Whoa! That's my own fault. Yeah, let's just quickly go and get... Let's just quickly go get some water. I don't even know if I've got water on the farm. I don't even know where the water point is on my farm. I don't even know if it has one. And there we go. I don't really like using this. It's massively unrealistic. But just because it's like the end of the video, or like at the end of the stream, it's kind of a good one to use. Right, so we need to figure out where to get water other than the river. Or it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us money. It's going to cost us money. Tell you what we'll do. Let's look at putting a well on the farm. Right, this is the back way into the farm. That did not help. I don't know. Let's have a look at the water mods I've got and see what looks more suitable for where we can put one. Oh, I'll tell you what, we can put something here. So we've got tools, we've got water hose. Ah, guys, that's all we have got. Oh no, garden pump. Water tank, water tank. I can't afford anything up here. No, unfortunately, guys, it's going to have to be that one just because it's relatively cheap. I don't think that's a bad thing anyway. Let's just put a bit of gravel around there. That's just... It's not really the one I wanted. I wanted to... Oh, I got rid of my well mods. I was trying to demod a little bit, to be honest. Hey, look at that. This tractor matches me. Did I just use the wrong thing? A simple water connecting for cleaning your devices and filling water barrels. There we go. That is not what I wanted to waste that amount of money on. But there we go. If we get this in here, that gives us 10,000. Actually, I'll put a couple in. I might fill it actually. But that is pretty much all we have got time for today, guys. I do appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out in stream. Now I've just got to figure out where the water trigger is. And it's very, very small. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, guys. But all I'm going to do now off is just basically fill this up. So I'm going to leave it here because it's as close to 2 hours as I can get. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later on.